We are once again in cup action. Maybe we are a cup team after all. Welcome back to Buxton 2.0. Yes, welcome back everyone. We're back for FA Cup second round action for the first time in this save. I do believe, I don't think we've been past the first round at all, have we? FA Cup fourth qualifying round, first season, first round the second season, fourth qualifying round, fourth qualifying round, fourth qualifying round, first round, and then the second round. So yes, first time of us in the FA Cup second round in this save, and you can see things still haven't been going that great, but we may have started to turn a corner recently. We lost 2-1 to Maidenhead. Jade Turner Cook put us 1-0 up, and then Lennon Wilden scored 2 in 11 minutes to give Maidenhead the victory. We also lost 4-1 to Hartlepool, who are obviously a very good team in this league. Ward Dixon scoring for us after we were 3-1 down. Well, 3-0 down. Such a poor result for us. As was the 1-0 defeat to Morecambe, 67th minute goal by Gaz Brady, enough to give them the victory. 0-0 against Eastleigh wasn't a fantastic game, but we got a point out of it. And the last time out we beat Rochdale 1-0, Sam Bell scoring the only goal. Ali Cumming also sent off there as well. So we sit 23rd place in the league with 10 points behind Maidenhead, who also have a game in hand. 12 points behind Leyton Orient. He's not looking good, but there is still a long way to go in this season, and we are, like I say, playing FA Cup action against Harrogate, who are 20th in League 2. So, you know, they're not in the best position either, but they're in a lot better recently. So it's going to be a tough game for us. It's going to be a very, very tough game for us. I'm not expecting to beat them at all. But we will see what we can do, and let's just fill out our bench here. So we are still in the 4-4-2. We've got Murray Jones in goal, Lewell, Scott, Collier and Godden as the back four. Dixon, Gray, Blasic and Norris in midfield. Bell and Turner Cook up top. We promised Norris some game time, so we're giving him some game time. And he's not been too bad recently either. So, yeah, I think he's well worth a few more starts. Harrogate, of course, the home team here. Very, very good team. Nobody expects a result, so, you know, absolutely no pressure on anyone in this team today. Harrogate in a 5-2-2, 5-1-2-2, I suppose it is. I don't really know. It's defensive, regardless. Us, obviously, in our 4-4-2 that we are normally in. And yeah, it's going to be a very, very interesting game. Like I say, they're not doing great in the league, but they're on a decent run at the moment. So we are going to have to be on top of our game to get a result out of this one. Here's Sykes to Abdullahi, down towards Cassidy, who wins the header ahead of Collier. Good block from him, though. Scott wins the header now, back in, brings it down Cassidy, and rifles one into the top corner. Ryan Cassidy gives Harrogate the lead just 6 minutes into this game, and that's not a wonderful start to the game, really. And, yeah, I mean, it was a good block here, but then Blasic is beaten here. Scott wins the header, Gray can't challenge, and he's just in behind. Great finish, into the top corner, into the roof of the net. Absolute belter of a goal. Harrogate have been the better team in these opening stages, but it's really not wanted to go down so early on. And we've got a lot of work to do now to come back into this game. Don't particularly want to replay, given how the league season's going. I kind of want, you know, players fit. That's a wonderful ball towards Bell. Keeper makes a horrendous mistake. Absolutely no idea what the goalkeeper's doing there. And Sam Bell has a gift. It is 1-1. And just like that, we're back level. It's a superb ball from Blasic to pick this pass out, slightly overhit. And I don't know what the goalkeeper is doing. I've never seen anything like that before. Absolutely no idea what that was all about, but we don't care that much. We're level once again. And here's Blasic once again. Can't find Dixon though. Law to Denny. A lot of space on this near side for Barra in towards Campton Sturridge, and we're giving away a penalty. Collier has given away a penalty, and we're going to go 2-1 down here unless Murray Jones can pull off a crucial save. And he can't. It's a good penalty. It's 2-1. 17 minutes into this game, and it was stupid from Collier, really. Stupid. He was going absolutely nowhere. Just watch him down the line. No need to make a tackle. And Cassidy has his second goal of the game. Yeah, disappointing. After we were gifted away back into the game, we've gifted them the lead once again. Blasic here to Norris. Needs to play this instead of keep running with it. He finds Gray, gets it to Blasic. Turner Cook spins out. Can he find that through ball? He said he's going to keep running himself. It's still Turner Cook. To the byline. Pulls it back to Lul. Man on the edge of the area is Blasic. He can hit this. What a goal from Tadeusz Blasic that is. What a finish for his first goal of the season. Saw he's in plenty of space. Expected him to hit it. Didn't expect him to do that though. That is a wonderful goal. And Turner Cook actually did really well. Lul just sees him on the edge of the area. One touch to kill the ball and just places it into that corner of the goal. What a hit that is. And we are 2-2. 25 minutes into this game. Fans are getting their money's worth today. It's a wonderful finish. And yeah, I don't really know what to say. It's a cracking game. Really was not expecting this. Maybe we give them a little bit more encouragement. Because when we encourage them, we seem to do rather well. You see, match momentum has just started to swing our way as well as we come towards half-time here. It's 2-2. It's a wonderful first half. I'm going to tell them we've been a better team here. Keep doing what you're doing. Blasic, you are playing superbly. We'll praise you. No changes at half-time. Of course, we get to make 5 in this competition. But we will send them back on out there, see what we can do. Gordon with a throw into Norris and gets it back instantly. All the way back to the goalkeeper. First time to Collier. And now Scott into defeat to Blasic, who's having a wonderful game, but loses out there to Perkins. Cassidy's offside. He's hit the post anyway, but he was clearly offside. And in fact, Captain Sturridge was offside as well. So, yeah, it's been an interesting game so far. Half an hour to play. Let's go and make some changes. Dixon can come off for McConnell. Turner Cook off for Stewart. Norris off for McCoy. And now fitness-wise, I think we'll take off Collier for Apaya. And Lul for... I'm going to bring on Mallon. Last time we brought Stevenson on was that Maidenhead game when he ended up making 2 mistakes that cost us the win. So... yeah, he's not going to come back on here. Corner for Barra. Delivers towards the back post and Brian Ward gets his head to it. And it's 3-2 to Harrogate. 20 minutes to go. And, I mean, he's got up above a couple of big lads for us to power that header home. It's not ideal, is it? It's not ideal. We have 15 minutes. We're going to get very attacking. Can we find an equaliser for a replay? We're going to demand more now. I know I said I didn't really want a replay, but you'd take it in this situation. Paya has come on, not had a good game. McCoy's come on, not had a good game. Stewart isn't having a great game. And we do lose 3-2. And yeah, it's a bit disappointing. There's a few players here. We will let know. In fact, there's far too many players here that haven't had a good game. And that is the FA Cup dream over for this year. And annoyingly, I felt like that was a winnable game. I really did feel like that was a winnable game. It's disappointing. disappointing. Yeah, we will now go ahead. We'll do the FA Trophy game like I said last time. I'll go and play Hammond Waterlooville and back off camera. So it's finally happened. The takeover has fallen through. Obviously not ideal, but yeah, it's fallen through. Finally, it's taken absolute ages. The embargo has been lifted. We can finally make transfers again for the first time in what, 9 months, which is a little bit annoying. But anyway, since we were last here, that FA Cup defeat against Harrogate, we beat Hammond Waterlooville 3-1, 2 from Norris, 1 from Leighton Stewart. All three in the second half after they were 1-0 up. And then we drew 2-2 with Bath, who were doing decent in the league. And it was a very much rotated squad as well, with Monroe and Stewart scoring in this one. And people with eagle eyes will see we've already made a signing. Welcome back to the club, Ethan Wheatley, on a free transfer. He was released by Wigan after just playing one league game for them. In fact, he only played 3 competitive games for them. Did get a goal. That was it. He was released in the end. We wanted to bring him in the summer, but obviously the embargo meant we wasn't allowed. We have finally brought him back to the club, and he did play in that last game against Bath. And we've also made one more signing as well in Yestin Shakespeare, also a striker formerly of Bolton and Blackburn. He isn't first team level when you look at his star rating, but he's got some decent attributes. And I think he could do a job when called upon. We've got a couple more transfers potentially in the works as well, but we'll wait to see what happens if they go through. Now for the FA Trophy game here against Hereford, this is what we're going with in the 4-4-2. Murray, Jones, Stevenson, Collier, Scott and Monroe in the back 5. Dixon, Rowe, Blasic and Norris in midfield, and Bell and Wheatley go up top. A bench of Gray, Turner, Cook, Stewart, McCoy and Mallon. Which I think is a decent little bench. We've rejected the option of extra time should it be a draw, so it would go straight to a replay. We should be beating Hereford. Former Buxton manager, by the way, Jamie Vermiliggio, is in charge of Hereford at the moment. And yeah, we're going to tell them, you know, we are the favourites. I'm expecting a dominant game for us. And I mean, that last 5 games isn't too bad. 2 wins, 2 draws and a defeat. So we might finally be starting to turn the corner on this season. Hereford in similar form, 2 wins, 2 draws and a defeat in their last 5. Hereford, of course, a relatively big club as well, especially at this sort of level. So it should be an intriguing matchup. But we are the home team. We've got a lot of fresh players. Like I say, we rotated an awful lot midweek against Bath and still came out with a decent result. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see how fitness plays into this. Bell bringing this ball forward. Can he find a ball in? Plays it back to Stevenson, who's dispossessed. Collier to Rowe, who's dispossessed. And now Robinson can bring it forward. And this is very scrappy. We're right in their area. Dixon can't make a tackle. Biramir, poor effort. In the end, should have done a lot better. And that was a very quick switch of play from what was us attacking. The only, I think, 2 players that played in the midweek game and is playing in this one is obviously the goalkeeper Murray Jones and Wheatley, as we look to get him back up to match fitness. Blasic with a free kick. I was going to say too far out for a shot, but clearly not too far out for a shot. It's a wonderful goal from Blasic, a 30-yard free kick into the top corner via the hands of Booth, who should have saved it really. I mean, from this angle, it's audacious to be scoring from that. Booth has to be saving that. But we don't care. We do have the lead. It's a wonderful free kick. And now Norris with the corner. Headed clear. Rowe should have played that back out to Norris first time. But that's fine. Stevenson knocks one forward. Keeper claims in the air. And now Booth can look downfield. It should run straight on through. Scott picks it up. Across to Collier. Now Rowe over the top for Wheatley to try and chase down. It's Stephen. Back to his keeper. Clears first time. Rowe into defeated Dixon. In for Wheatley. Ethan Wheatley gets his first goal back at the club. And I'm so glad it happened in this game. on camera, not in that last game. Ethan Wheatley is back, and I'm so happy. Of course, he is on the favoured personnel list for the fans, and it is so good to have him back, especially, considering we got a lot of money for him. Didn't really do much at Wigan, and we've got him back on a free as well, which makes it so much nicer. Hurd into Sutton. Now Hemlin. 22 minutes on the clock, and Robinson looking to try and get a goal back, but Collier recovers well. Murray Jones now to Scott. Lays it out left to Monroe, and now Norris. Blazic. Rowe straight through the centre of midfield, over the top for Bell, who I think may have just been onside. It's saved. Wheatley! And Bell was offside. The ball is in the back of the net, but Bell must have just strayed offside. We are dominating this game, by the way. Hereford just 3 shots so far, no shots on target. We've had 6 shots, 3 on target, scored 2 goals. We're looking decent, and of course they've scored as I said that. Why would I say that? Why would I say that? It's 2-1. And Murray Jones this time should have kept that ball out. Free kick from Buromir towards the back post where Hemlin gets the header. Murray Jones ends up pushing it into his own goal. I think that may have hit the bar had he not got a touch on that. Just on sides. It's tight. Very tight. And it's 2-1. And Hereford, for their first shot on target, have a goal back. And now it's just a case of getting into half-time with that goal advantage, which we do. I want to tell him not too happy in their performance. And Monroe, I want to tell him I'm not very happy with him at all. His completion is on a 6.4, but he's staying on for now. Stevenson with a free kick over the top of everyone. Bell keeps it alive into the feet of Scott, who turns. Blazic gets his second of the game, his third of the season, and now it's 3-1. And Bell did awfully well to recycle that free kick, keep it in, because it wasn't the best of free kicks from Stevenson. It was over everyone. But Bell did well and just shifted it past his man. Scott, composed, takes a touch, lays up for Blazic. First time left-footed from the captain. And it's 3-1 to Buxton. And we may, this season focus on having a bit of a run in the FA Trophy. It's always been a competition we've pushed, into the background. We don't care about too much. But if it's not doing very well in the league, a cup run could be quite nice. We are going to take Monroe off now for Mallon. We are also going to take off Blazic for Gray. And Scott's for nobody. Mallon goes centre back. Norris goes left back. McCoy comes on. That's what we'll do. So, half an hour to play. All 3 changes made by us, 2 goal advantage. Things looking rather good in this game. Obviously disappointed to have conceded. I would quite like some clean sheets, I won't lie. But yeah, we look decent again today, and we have done for the past couple of games really. Norris into the feet of McCoy and then continues his run. Instead it's switched to Dixon, who's got acres of space to run into. In for Gray, who again has a lot of space, who hits one. Come on! What a finish that is from Charlie Gray. We've scored some stunning goals recently. And that one is another one. Right into that bottom corner. Wonderful switch of play from McCoy. Dixon does so well to find Gray, who just takes a touch so casually and just drills one into that bottom corner. It's 4-1 to Buxton. We will be into the hat for the next round of the FA Trophy, as Hereford look to come and get another consolation goal. Mallon heads out to Norris, who clears downfield. Hemlin, the goal scorer for them, looks over the top. Norris takes a touch out wide though, and now does lose out, and Robinson has a goal back. It's 4-2. He grabs the ball. Poor mistake from Norris, really. I thought if he was going to make a mistake, it was going to be there. And then I have no idea what he does. Just knock it down the line. Ball across from Tabernier and Robinson. Slams home. It's 4-2. And yeah, entertaining game once again. Free kick floated in, his header clear. Dixon now in a bit of space. Gray, who's already scored from range, can't quite turn out though. McCoy to Mallon. Back to McCoy. He knocks one forward for Wheatley into the channel. Cross to Gray, header clear. Now Hurd can bring it forward. And he's got a man ahead of him in Tabernier. Lather in the centre is back on side. Now it's Robinson. It's 4-3. We're going to demand more here because we have fallen asleep. From 4-1 up, it's 4-3 and there's still 10 minutes to go in this game. Robinson, I've no idea what Murray Jones is doing. He just falls over. We need to wake up. We cannot give them another chance. Fortunately, time is ticking away. We have a couple of minutes of stoppage time left. And we get away with one there. It should have been a lot more comfortable. But we started to throw it away. Fortunately, we do get the win. We are into the next round of the FA Trophy. And relief, I think, is the overwhelming feeling there after we very nearly threw away a 3-goal lead with not too long left to play. You can see there in a week's time we're playing bottom of the league Weymouth in what is a must-win game if you do want to try and climb out of this relegation zone. 6k for winning in that round. Scott thinks I was too harsh on the team talk. No concerns. Stop questioning. This is not going well. Brilliant, we've upset one of our key players. Oh well, who cares? We're into the next round of the FA Trophy. In terms of the next episode, we'll see who get drawn against in the FA Trophy. If it's a decent game, you know, we'll come back for that. If not, we'll come back sometime in February. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.